say you don't gotta go home, but you can't stay here.
Hey, what's up YouTube? My name is Nate, aka Alien in Disguise, and today I'm going to be talking to you about my Kcon diamond ticket experience. So as you guys know now, I was one of the lucky 15 people to get a diamond ticket for Kcon. So what a diamond ticket is, it is the new highest tier ticket for Kcon, for the convention. You get a bunch of benefits, and my experience was really awesome. So I'm going to be explaining to you as thorough as I possibly can every single thing that happened to me, all the benefits that I got, everything that was on that list. And so you guys will know exactly what to do, or exactly what you're going to get if you're looking to buy a diamond ticket for Kcon LA, which is coming up, or if you're looking to buy a diamond ticket for next year's Kcon. So let's get into this. So first, I really want to talk about my experience buying my ticket and exactly what I did. So if you guys want to try to imitate it for next year, you will know exactly how I got my ticket. So first of all, I just want to say I was extremely lucky. I was extremely lucky to get these tickets. Since there were only 15 of them, I was so lucky. So if you don't get a ticket, don't be upset. Last year I wasn't able to get the tickets that I wanted, but I still had an amazing time at the show. So whatever tickets you guys can get, I'm sure you'll have an amazing time anyway. But so, last year when I was buying a ticket, that was my first time going to Kcon, and I was a little bit of like a newbie at that. And so I only had one device. I only had my laptop, and it took like 3 minutes to load the website once the tickets came on, and then by then the platinum tickets were gone, or at least the ones that they like released at that time. And so I wasn't able to get my platinum tickets up, so I had to settle for P1, but it was still an amazing experience, and I was just so happy with what I had. But this time, I decided to step up my game. I actually had 2 computers and 3 mobile devices. So I have 2 phones, and then I have an iPod Touch, and it was actually my iPod Touch that got the diamond ticket. So what happened was, when I logged in, I put all of my devices on, like looking for tickets, and I couldn't find anything except for like P3 tickets. And so I kept refreshing, and I actually grabbed 2 P3 tickets, which I wound up exchanging later. But so I waited for 10 minutes, and then I was like, you know what, I'm probably not gonna get them at this point, because like it's been 10 minutes and they're probably completely gone. And so I just did like one last sweep, and then on my iPod Touch I saw those diamond tickets, and guys, I snatched those so fast. Oh my god, I was in shock. I didn't think I was gonna get them, but yes, I was able to snatch them up, and I am so glad I did. I had an amazing time. So let's talk about the price too, because first of all, they weren't $1,500, because you know that Ticketmaster has their fees that they add on and everything. So like if you've ever purchased tickets for Kcon before, you know this. So with the fees, they turned out to be about $1,700, which that is a lot of money. And I know I hesitated for a little while, but I just said, you know, why not? I don't know if I'm ever going to be able to have an experience like this again, so let me just get these tickets. I understand your hesitation, and I understand if you think I'm crazy for spending $1,700 on these tickets, but in my opinion, it was worth it. So yeah, let's get into the actual experience and what happened once I got to Kcon. So I have in front of me this list of all the benefits that the diamond tickets came with, and so I'm just gonna sort of like go down these and explain every single one and how it went and everything like that. So we already talked about the price. Next is the concert, which is GA. We were in the same platinum section, like we were in the section with all the platinum people, but we got early access, so we could we went in before everyone else, and so we had like the pick of the pit. And the only bad thing about that was we were sitting there for like an hour, maybe more, before the concert started. It was a long time, but it was really nice to be it was really nice to be up and close with the artists. We got like a lot of waves, we got a lot of interactions, and I got some really good videos. If you guys want me to post those, I recorded almost every single song, so I will definitely post those if you guys want me to. So yeah, that was the concert, and it was amazing. I know a lot of platinum people had complaints last year that they saw the artist's backs the entire time, but this year was so much better with that. They performed so many songs on the main stage, and even when they did have like their backs facing us, they turned around sometimes, waved at us, and I didn't have any complaints personally. So I thought the concert was amazing. I have 0 complaints with the concert. It was like flawless. So that is the concert. Moving on is the High Touch All Access. Yes, we had all access to the High Touches, which was absolutely, I am saying this so much, but it was amazing. It was so cool. The only high touch I didn't get to do was Up Tension, and I feel so sad about that, but Edward Avila was having his panel with Joan at the same time, and I really wanted to get a good spot for that. So I unfortunately had to skip the Up Tension high touch, but you know, I had to see Edward. I had to see Edward. He's my favorite YouTuber. I had to see him, and I hadn't seen him on the first day because I had the sound check, and it was just, oh my god, okay. Sorry, I'll get into that later, but yes, I didn't get to do the Up Tension high touch. But for the high touches, we had our own like waiting section, like in line to get into the building where the high touches are. So we were first in line, but the only issue is like, it says you have like early access, but it's not really early access because you still have to wait, because the people who let you into the building could let the people in anywhere from like 30 minutes ahead to like 10 minutes ahead. So you have to be there or else you're not going to be in the front row. It's not really early access. You just get to be in the front. But because I didn't know that at first, and I thought I would just be able to like get in there, I didn't know they were going to let people in so early. The only people that I was actually really in the front for was Twice, Highlight, and SF9. But the other people I was like sort of mixed in with the crowd, but I'm okay with that. Like, I didn't feel comfortable saying like, excuse me, please move out of my way, I'm Diamond. Like, I feel like that's such like a sleazy thing to do, so I didn't feel comfortable doing that. So I was okay with being in the middle of the pit because everyone got to do their high touches, and either way it was amazing. So yes, that was high touch. And then audience, it's pretty much the same thing. The only one that I had to do audience for was C and Blue because they didn't do a high touch. So yeah, it was pretty much the same thing for audience. And then the red carpet. The red carpet, it was like the same exact thing for the high touch line. We got our own little section, but you had to be there on time. Luckily, I was there on time for both of the red carpets, so I was against the bar for both days, and I got some really amazing shots, got to see the artists up close. It's pretty much for those, it's just you have it guaranteed and you can get in like on the front row if you're on time. So that's pretty much what it was for high touch, audience, and red carpet. So then the convention was included, and Club Kcon was also included. What they did was, once we got the tickets, they sent us an email and they told us to like give them our first name, our last name, and the email address that we wanted to be contacted with. And essentially they sent us like a discount code, and so when we registered for the convention and for Club Kcon, we would put the discount code in, so when we checked out, our balance would be 0, so everything would be for free. Well, not for free. We paid for it. We definitely paid for it, but it's included. It's not free. So then concert entry, I already kind of talked about that. We had our own little section. I almost missed it on the second day though. Like, I had to go to the bathroom and I almost missed, like, I got there the second that all the Diamond people were going in. It was close, but I got a really amazing spot for both days, so yeah, super happy about that. Okay, next are the special benefits. So let me talk about this for a second. The backstage meet and greet. This, I don't want to say, I don't know if it was the best moment of my life, but it's definitely up there. This was the most amazing part about Kcon for me. Honestly, okay, hold up, let me get myself together before I talk about this. Okay, there are a couple things that you guys probably need to know. It was only with one artist, and we did not get to pick that artist. So that's like the only thing that I was like, aw, about. But even though we didn't get to pick the artist, I feel like for me personally, this was the group that I would have chosen anyway, because it was on the first day, so it was the first day artist. And so the artist that we had the backstage meet and greet with was SF9. And I wasn't a huge SF9 fan going into Kcon, but like, I definitely knew who they were, and I have Fanfare, which is an amazing song. I listen to that all the time. I love Fanfare. But that was the only song that I liked of theirs, and then, you know, I was kind of like a casual fan. But now, let me just say, I have fallen head over heels in love with SF9, especially in song. Oh my god. I just, okay, I'll talk about that later, but it was amazing. Okay, it was amazing. So, what happened was they took us on like a backstage tour. Well, first, like, they collected all of our phones because we weren't allowed to take pictures or take videos or like record anything. So they collected our phones and we went in through like the back entrance, and then we went into like, we did like a little tour, and we went into a dressing room, and it was right across from like Zion T's dressing room because I saw his name on the thing. I thought that was really cool. But so we went into the dressing room, and I don't think it was anyone's dressing room. It was just like a spare room, and they basically like explained like what they do for the artists, like everything that happens. Oh, and Vanessa was our tour guide. Vanessa from the Kcon live chats. I thought that was really cool because I've never actually seen her in real life. So that was amazing. And so they talked about what the different artists, like what they want. Sometimes like they request things, and so we were in the dressing room. Then they had us like line up on the back wall of the dressing room, and we were just like waiting there until the guys were ready. And then like the second they walked in, the whole room was just like, it was so amazing. I am freaking out. Hold up. It was, oh my god, they are so beautiful. I could not. Just like their clothes, their hair, their makeup, everything was so beautiful. And it was like, oh my god, I don't even know how to explain it. It was amazing. But let me just explain like what we did. So we did a high touch with all of them. We did like a double high touch, and then we sort of like, we talked a little bit, and we did a group picture. There were only 14 of us on that day. We did like 5 of us at a time in a group picture. I'm not sure if I really like appeared in the picture. I was kind of like short in the back, so hopefully they can see me. So yeah, we did the group picture, and then we talked a little bit again, then we said goodbye, and then they left. But it was like, it was amazing because it was not at all like the high touches that that we do at Kcon. It wasn't rushed. There was no table. It was just like us and them, and then we did the high touch. We said hi. It was so like intimate and nice, and I feel like I've never really even when I met MAP6 in Japan, it was not that calm and intimate and nice, and it was like no one was screaming, you weren't rushed. It was really good. Like, I have zero complaints about that. That was amazing. And let me just say, Taeyong is one of the most beautiful people I have ever seen in my entire life. Oh my god. I feel like I might have fallen in love during that high touch, or during the meet and greet. But yo, In-song is my bias, though. In-song is my bias. I'm sorry, Taeyong. You're beautiful, but In-song just gave me the most amazing fan service. So they were super nice. They wanted to give us hugs, but the staff were like no, and so that was kind of sad. But I am super happy with everything that happened. And so right after the meet and greet, we went straight from there to their like the high touch event. So we just went through the thing, and then sort of like went through where you go up on stage, and then like we went back into the side of the line. And so yeah, then we got to do the high touches. We got to high touch them again right after that, and it was really awesome because they totally like, they pointed at us and they were like, oh my god, hi. And so yeah, that was amazing. Okay, I need to calm down. Okay, next thing on the list. I should have ended with that. That was so amazing. And so the sound check in Klub Kcon, this was really amazing too. I already talked about Klub Kcon, so I don't really need to talk about that. Klub Kcon was, did I talk? I don't think I did actually. It was just like, you guys know Klub Kcon. They've got like one artist that appears at the end. I don't really dance, so I didn't really do much while I was there except for wait for K&K, but it was an amazing appearance, but there were no special benefits for being a Diamond member at Klub Kcon. So sound check though. Sound check was amazing. We had 2 days of sound check. The first day was with, who was G-Friend. Okay. So they collected our phones again because we couldn't take pictures or anything, and we were like waiting outside of the arena, like not on the outside but like on the inside, like when you're about to go in like down the stairs to get to the pit. Like we were waiting outside of like that sheet that's there. like the black curtain, and so like we could hear them, and they were singing like Me Gustas Tu at first, and then they talked a little bit, and then I think they did Glass Bead. I'm not really familiar with G-Friend songs, so I think it was Glass Bead, and that's when we went in and we stayed on like this little balcony, and so we got to see them perform Glass Bead. And so then the two guys from SF9 did the little K-pop quiz that they did, and so we got to hear them rehearse that, and like right before they started playing BTS Fire, that's when we had to leave and then like go back onto the line for red carpet. So day 2 we did as we were going up, it was Up Tension. So I was really happy about this because since I missed the Up Tension high touch, I was really happy that I was able to actually see them before the concert started and before the red carpet. So yes, I am not familiar at all with any of Up Tension songs. So they were talking first while we were waiting, and then we went in like while they were talking, or like towards the end of a song, and then they started their last song, and then we listened to that, and then we had to leave. But then like as we were leaving, we could hear NCT doing, they did like that intro where Taeyong was dancing. We didn't get to see it, but we got to hear it. And then we heard them doing Fire Truck, and that was really awesome. So I'm so happy because NCT didn't do any like meet and greets or the high touch or the fan engagements, and so I was just really happy to be able to hear them, like not to sleep on Up Tension or anything like that, but I was really happy to be able to hear them before the concert and like before the red carpet. So yes, that was sound check. Moving on to the hospitality concierge service, which was, can I say concierge service, which was, that was really cool. Also, our guide, her name was Lori. She was so amazing. She gave us, as we checked in, she gave us her phone number so we could text her or call her during any time, like if we got lost, we didn't know where to go, we didn't know where we were supposed to meet. And she actually gave us like a little map of where to meet during, like for the backstage pass and for the concert entry. And so yeah, it was really amazing. She was super nice. We signed a card for her at the end of the concert, so because she was so helpful and everything. And yeah, so she guided us through like high touches, red carpets, and the backstage meet and greet. So that was amazing. Thank you so much, Lori. You made the concert so special and so amazing, and just everything. I'm sorry. Thank you a lot. And so next is the Hallyu Lounge, which is not really a lounge. Like it's kind of like, it's just like a tent outside, and they have like warm drinks and a couple snacks, and then like a few like cushy benches to sit on. So, and like there were 2 like guides who worked there, so it wasn't really a lounge, but if I didn't feel like buying water, I could just go get them. Like they had those like tiny water bottles, but they're really warm. I don't know, I didn't spend much time there. So then there was the panel green room, which I actually didn't go to because I completely forgot we had access to that. So I'm a little bit sad about that. I don't know where that was or anything, but I had so much stuff to do that, like, I'll talk about this later, but I didn't really have any time to do anything besides the high touches, which is not a complaint. That's not a complaint, by the way. Like, I don't know how you can complain about having too much stuff to do. So like, but anyway, I'll talk about that a little bit later. So then the convention entry. This says 1 hour early entry. Okay, that was a lie. We did not get 1 hour early entry to the convention because no one was ready like an hour before the convention started. We got like 15 minutes early entry at most. So it was a little bit helpful because I was able to line up to go see Kevin Wu. And so I was able to get a front row seat for that, and because I have the diamond ticket, I was actually able to take a picture with him, and I got to meet him, and I hugged him, and it was so amazing. But yeah, that was the only thing it was really helpful for, just getting to the Kevin Wu panel. And this says fast pass for programs. That's a little difficult because it didn't really happen, the fast pass for programs, because they don't block off like the panels, like the panel section or like the workshop section, so people could go there and like get a seat like a couple hours before the actual panel starts. So I only had time to go to 2 panels, first of all. But because people got there so early, I don't feel comfortable saying, I have a diamond ticket, can you give up your seat for me? Like, even though you've been waiting here for an hour, like, I don't feel comfortable saying that. So I couldn't really get like the early access to the panels and the programs and everything, except for like the Kevin Wu one, because no one was allowed in yet. So early access to that didn't really happen, but yeah, but there were only 2 panels that I went to, and I was able to get a good spot. I feel like I wouldn't have had to miss the up tension high touch if like they had people line up to get a seat before like the panel started. So like that would be like my only complaint. Like, I don't know. That's my only complaint. But I didn't really have time to do anything anyway, so I'm okay. Like, I'm not upset about anything. I'm okay with the way things happened. Okay, so let me just talk about the time frame and everything and how I didn't have any time, because it was essentially there was maybe an hour between things that I had to do. Like, there were all the high touches, and then there was the sound check, then there was the red carpet, and then there was the concert. So essentially it was basically, once you got out of the last high touch, you basically had to go right to the sound check, and from there you had to go right to the red carpet, and from there you had to go right to the concert. Because when they're doing the high touches, they let people in anywhere from like 30 minutes to 10 minutes before the show starts. It's kind of like you have to sort of guess. I already explained this, but you have to sort of guess like when they're going to be let in, and you have to be there on time. So because the up tension high touch started 30 minutes before Edward Avila's panel, and I got to Edward Avila's panel at like 10:30, and the thing was almost already filled, and I didn't want to lose my seat. I couldn't do the high touch because I knew that even if I went to the high touch and got back before the panel started, I would either lose my seat, and I knew that even if I went at that point, I was probably not going to be in the front row for the thing anyway, because they probably had already let people into the up tension high touch. So yeah, that was my only complaint, that there was no time. Like, okay, like I said before, it's not really a complaint, it's just there was a lot of stuff to do, and I didn't really get to do much of the convention. The only thing I wish is that I could have done more of the convention. Anyway, and like, I went to go get food at one point, and then I look over and they're letting people into the highlight high touch, so I had to like shove my food in my face, throw away half of it, and then sprint over there. But like, since they were only letting the diamond people in, I was still against the bar for that one, so I was really lucky. So anyway, last but not least, let's talk about the stuff that I got, the luxury package. Okay, I'm just gonna roll back a little bit. So since I was P1 last year, I got, you know, like that blue Kcon bag. It came with a teddy bear, which I still have. He's over there, brown. And then the magnets and a sticker. And I think that was it. I think that was everything that was in the bag. But this time, oh my god, they gave me a lot of stuff. So this, this is the bag that they gave me. This is the Kcon diamond bag, and this is this is an extremely well-made bag. Like, I didn't expect to get a bag this nice. I thought I was just gonna get like the platinum bag with like some extra stuff in it, but yo, this is an extremely nice bag. So anyway, let me just open this up and we will see what is on the inside. I haven't opened some of this stuff yet, so this will be like a first time for me. So, okay, they sent me an email. They sent all the diamond people an email with a jacket size thing. Like, you got to pick a size jacket you want, because they said, like, we're sending you a bomber jacket, so pick your size. So I got an extra large. It's really big because I didn't know what size to get. But this is the jacket that they gave me. It is, okay, this is a really, really nice jacket, by the way. This is so well made. It's so like warm. And this is the back. Hold up. And yes, it's pretty big on me, but I'm not complaining about that, because it's a super nice jacket, and I really like the oversized thing anyway. So next in here, they gave me this Kcon hat. This was like You could buy this for like $18, I believe, on the website or at like one of their merchandise booths. But anyway, this is a really nice hat. It's extremely soft. I really like this. I'll make sure to wear this and love this. And then next, they gave me the light stick, the Kcon light stick. You could buy this as well on their website or something, or like at one of their booths. I got to use it. I didn't really get to use it during the concert because like I had like my camera in one hand and then I was like waving with my other hand. So I didn't get to really use this, but I will definitely cherish this and use it some other time. I don't know where outside of Kcon I will ever use this, but maybe I'll bring it next year if I go. So there's that. And then also they gave me the Innisfree like little samples. They gave me 3 little pouches. First, this is the Intensive Hydrating Serum, the Hydrating Sleeping Mask, and the Pore Clearing Clay Mask. So they gave this to me. This was outside of the bag, but they gave this to me right as I checked in with my bag. So I think that's really nice. They were giving out free samples of these at the Innisfree booth. So if you guys got those, then you know what they are. They were like testing them out like on your hands, and so I think that's really cool that I was able to get some of those products, and hopefully I'll be able to get some when they open a store in America. So next, these are sort of like the basic things that the P1 and Platinum people got. There's this magnet that came with it, the sticker, and then the pins. So my mom was P1, so she got all of these too. And then I don't know if Platinum people got this, but this is a wireless speaker. I actually have not opened this yet, so I'm gonna open it for the first time for you guys. Ooh, this is pretty nice. Oh, that is cool. It's like, oh my goodness, I've never seen a speaker like this before. It's got like a little cover, and then it does have, it comes with like an aux cord and something else in there. Like, like a charging thing. Okay, that's pretty cool. So yeah, that was my first time seeing this speaker. I didn't expect it to look like this. That's actually really cool. So anyway, I think that is everything that came in the bag. Yes, I believe that is everything that came in the bag. Merchandise was really great. I honestly didn't expect to get that much stuff. Like it wasn't like a ton of stuff, but I didn't expect to get that high quality stuff, you know. I didn't expect the stuff to be that high quality, is what I'm trying to say. Yes, that is my Kcon merchandise that came with my luxury package. The only thing that I wish, like, I don't even want to say that I wish, because it was like they gave me so much stuff and I don't want to even complain, but the only thing that I could have wanted was like maybe like merchandise from the artists that were performing, and not just, because everything that I got was Kcon merchandise or like their sponsors merchandise, and so the only thing that I could ever have wanted more is possibly like an album or something like that. But no, I don't even want to complain because the entire experience was amazing. So yes, I believe that is everything for my Kcon Diamond experience. This video has been kind of long, oh my god. So thank you so much if you watched the entire thing. If you're new to my channel, subscribe down below, click that little bell so you can get notifications when I upload. Hopefully I actually upload sometime. So anyway, and yeah, so definitely the best part for me was the SF9 fan meeting, backstage meet and greet. That was amazing, and everything was just amazing. I had so much fun. So thank you guys so much for watching. I forgot to mention something. During the Twice High Touch, things went a little bit differently. They made sure diamonds went first. So like we got our high touch first, and we sort of like went slower than the regular ones. Like we got to, I don't know, it wasn't like super rush. I feel like G-Friend, it was like boom, 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 super rush. But like Twice, it was kind of slow since we went first. And then I got to tell Momo that she's super pretty, and then, oh my god, okay. I'm sorry, I'm trash for Momo, so yeah, anyway. I guess that is all for this Kcon diamond ticket experience. If you want to get diamond tickets, this is what you can expect. I It'll probably be slightly different at Kcon LA because that's usually what they do. But that is all for this video. I will see you guys pretty soon. Bye!